Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to AffairsCloud, Learn to Lead. My name is Vikas Rana. So students, we have an app by the name CurrentAffairs which you can go and download through the Play Store for Android phones. Once you have downloaded and logged in with your Gmail ID, you will be transferred to your home page where you can see all the courses that are offered by us. Once you have purchased the course, you can see your courses in the My Course section. But why our courses are so better? Why we think we provide you one of the best content? Because we provide you content on daily basis. In the daily basis, we provide you current affairs with 20 questions quiz as well as the PDF of the current affairs of daily. Then similarly for weekly, on weekly basis we provide you current affairs PDF as well as a 50 questions quiz that will help you to revise all the content that you have learned. Then on monthly basis also we provide you top 100 current affair questions PDF that will be the compiled PDF of the 100 questions of that particular month that will be very helpful for you. And not just this friends, we provide you in English as well as in Hindi too. So both English and Hindi students can enjoy our courses. Apart from this friends, we also provide you banking related question answers, the banking related MCQ questions, the quizzes that will help you prepare for the bank exams. Not just that friends, we provide you a new way of learning, that is your infotainment infographics. That is a different and interesting way of learning. Apart from this, we cover 20 topic wise current affairs. These topics are important such as apps, portals, important days, books and authors days, national affairs, international affairs, sports, defense, all these topics, these are highly important and questions from these particular topics are asked. Also we cover state-wise current affairs also that will help you to prepare for your state exams. Also friends, as I told you, if you use the code Vikas10, you will be given extra 10% discount on the purchase you make. If you have any problem regarding login and your application, then you can contact us on support@AffairsCloud.com. This is our email ID and you can contact us on our mobile phone, that is 9677333862. Hello friends, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So friends, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 3rd week of August. The session will be very important and I'll suggest you all to watch the video till the end. Also to all the newcomers, to all the friends who are watching our video for the first time, I'll suggest you all to make notes. Notes making is a very good habit that will fetch you a good return in the long term. This note making process will very much help you when you will be doing the final revision for your government exams. Just before the government exams, these notes will be very beneficial to you. Also to all the students who have been following us for last some time, to them a suggestion, just pause the video here itself and first revise the notes. Alright, just go through the notes. It will take hardly 10-15 minutes. Just revise those notes and then start watching this video. Alright, that will be helping you as you have just gone through the notes. Then as the question will be coming up, you will be able to easily answer all those questions. Let's start. On 13th of August, India designated 11 wetlands as Ramsar sites, taking the total number of Ramsar sites of India to dash. So first of all, remember there were earlier 59 Ramsar sites, then 4 were added. This get their total to 64. Then after that, it is saying that 11 more Ramsar sites were added. So now the total is 75. Remember, as we are celebrating 75 years of independence, so remember India is having how many Ramsar sites in India? A total of 75 Ramsar sites are there in India. Important question. If I ask you first street ambulance or first ambulance for street animal ambulance, you can say, where was it launched? Chennai, Tamil Nadu. And we know in Chennai, Tamil Nadu only FIDE Chess Olympiad was held. That was the 44th edition. And we remember, if we talk about FIDE, who will be the deputy president of FIDE? He is Vishwanath Anand, and we know he became the first Grandmaster of India and in the year 1988. Next, in which district Asia's largest compressed biogas plant began commercial production with a total capacity of 33.23 tons of CBG, that is your compressed biogas per day? So remember, in Sangrur, that is located in Punjab, we will be seeing the Asia's largest compressed gas or compressed biogas plant began their commercial production, that is Sangrur, Punjab. Then if I ask you, where is the Asia's largest bio CNG plant located? Where was this? This was in Indore, MP. What was the name of it? Govardhan. Alright, moving on. Where will the... Also friends, a great news for all of you. We have uploaded the infographics for Commonwealth Games of 2022 that were held in Birmingham. You can go and check our application, that is AffairsCloud. From there you will be easily able to download this interesting way of learning, that is infographics. Just go and check that out. That is very helpful for you and it will be a fun way of learning. First steel slag rod of the Border Road Organization. We know the first steel slag rod on the pilot basis was launched in Surat, Gujarat. Now it is saying the first steel slag rod that will be developed by Border Road Organization. Where this will be located? This will be in Arunachal Pradesh border. Correct answer option 2. Very good. Apart from this, if you remember Arunachal Pradesh, in Arunachal Pradesh there is a airport that we are talking about, Doni Polo. Alright, moving on. Here is Central Power Research Institute, that is your CPRI, has signed a memorandum of understanding with Chhattisgarh government to set up a regional testing laboratory. Scotland Museum signed an agreement with Indian government to return 7 ancient artifacts to India. If we are talking about museum, then remember, if we are talking about museum for former Prime Minister, that is located in New Delhi. And if we are talking about National Museum for Customs and GST, where is it located? It is in Goa. Next, Assam's Chief Minister has launched Vidyarath School on Wheels project. Important. Then here only in Jorhat we have seen the first pure green hydrogen making plant that was set up by oil. Here only if we see in Assam of Ambubachi festival. Yes, Ambubachi festival is celebrated here. Then where is then India's first indigenous monkeypox test kit was also launched recently. It was India's first. All right. Next, according to Forbes Asia's 200 list, best under a million 2022 ranking, India secured 4th position or 4th rank among the Asian countries, whereas 20 within the 24 companies, while Taiwan has topped the index with 30 companies. I repeat, if we are talking about the Forbes list about Asia's 200 best under a billion 2022 ranking, here this rank of India was 4th, and we know in the Asian countries ranking with 24 companies on 4th position, whereas Taiwan was on the top position with 30 companies. Here you can see on the first position it was Taiwan, and we are also saying that there is a war cloud going on Taiwan. China might attack on China. There is a high chance that China can attack on Taiwan. Third was South Korea, and on 4th position it is our India with 24 companies and Taiwan with 30 companies. So correct option here becomes option 5th. Next, on the occasion of 76th Independence Day, which bank launched the Utsav deposit program, that is a fixed deposit scheme with higher interest rates? Important question. This Utsav deposit scheme, this was launched by SBI. State Bank of India has launched this Utsav scheme, that is a fixed deposit scheme with higher interest rates. Next, here one more you have to remember, that for a period of 1000 days, SBI is offering 6.10% interest. Name the India's first saline water lantern that was recently launched by Jitendra Singh, Minister of State of Earth Sciences. So India's first saline water lantern. That means this lantern will be working on saline water. If you don't have saline water, just mix salt in water, and then also it will be working. Now the question asked here is, what is the name of this first saline water lantern? It is Roshni. It is Roshni, that is India's first saline water lantern that uses seawater as an electrolyte, and it will be using what type of light? LED, light emitting diode will be used to light up, and the electrolyte here will be sea water. And what is the name? Roshni. Next, which country recently got suspended by FIFA for the first time in 85 years of history for violating the FIFA statutes? So remember, it is India. India has been recently banned by FIFA. And in India too, if we talk about specific organization, it is AIFF, that is All India Football Federation, was banned by FIFA because of the third party influences. Alright, also remember, FIFA has taken back the right to host the 7th edition of Under 17 Women's World Cup of 2022. It was going to be held in India, but now the hosting rights has been taken back by FIFA. Then if we talk about AIFF, who has been known as the AIFF Man Footballer of the Year, Sunil Chhetri. So correct option here becomes, as per the question, it is India that has been banned by FIFA. Next, India's Warren Buffett, Rakesh Jhunjhunwala ji, recently passed away. He is the co-founder of which Indian airline? We just saw today that Akasha Air is the airline, alright, of which Rakesh Jhunjhunwala sir, who recently passed away at the age of 62 in Mumbai, Maharashtra due to sudden cardiac arrest, is from. He was known as the Big Bull. He was known as the Big Bull of Dalal Street. He was also known as King of Bull Market, also by the name Big Bull. He is known as India's Warren Buffett also. And the company or the airline that he co-founded was Asaka Air. The Akasa Air's first flight took on 7th of August from Mumbai to Ahmedabad. Next, Railways conducted a test run of 35-kilometer long freight train Super Vasuki with 295 loaded wagons carrying over 27,000 tons of coal between Korba and Chhattisgarh and Rajdanga in Nagpur, Maharashtra. Alright, so this was carried between Korba, Chhattisgarh and Nagpur in Maharashtra. Correct option, Chhattisgarh. Next, UK became the first country to approve the Omicron vaccine. Then 65th Commonwealth Parliamentary Conference was held in Canada. Greece exits EU, that is European Union's enhanced surveillance framework. Uttar Pradesh government to build India's first education township. Important question. And this also, Greece has exited the European Union's enhanced surveillance framework. Then massive lava eruption from the volcano, that is Fagrad Zalzal volcano. This volcano is located in which country? And we have discussed this, friend. This volcano is located in Iceland. If we pronounce it Fagradalsfjall, alright, Fagradalsfjall volcano, this is located in Iceland, and from here we saw the massive lava eruption on 3rd of August. Next is, you have to name the ministry that was recently launched or that has recently launched the Early Childhood Development Conclave Palan 1000 National Campaign and Parenting App. This Palan 1000, it is a national campaign and parenting app. Under which ministry was this launched? This is the question asked to you. So remember, it was the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, that is option C, under which this Palan 1000 National Campaign and Parenting App was launched. Where was this launched? In Mumbai, Maharashtra. It focuses on the cognitive developments of children in the first 2 years of their life, that is from 0 to 2 years. They will be focusing on the cognitive development of the children. Highly important. So the correct option is option 3, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare launched this Palan 1000 National Campaign and Parenting application. Next, which district recently became India's first full functional literate district? I repeat, which district became India's first full functional literate district? It was Mandla of Madhya Pradesh. Mandla district of Madhya Pradesh became the India's first full functional literate district. Highly important. All right. So option 1 is correct. Next, which bank recently launched India's first state-of-the-art dedicated branch to support startups in Kora Mangala in Bangalore, Karnataka? I repeat, name the bank that recently launched India's first state-of-the-art dedicated branch to support the startups in Bangalore, Karnataka. What is the name of the bank? It is your SBI. SBI India is the first state-of-the-art startup dedicated branch in Bangalore, Karnataka. This will serve as a one-stop solution for all the startups and corporates in Karnataka. Who is the chairman of SBI? Dinesh Kharaji. Dinesh Kharaji, and is located alongside neighboring HSR layout and Indranagar, which are the biggest startup hubs in Bangalore, Karnataka. Similarly, remember, 2 more such branches will be opened by SBI in Gurugram, that is Gurgaon, Haryana, and Hyderabad, Telangana. And we know in Hyderabad, Telangana, there is already a technology hub 2.0 that was launched. And why was this launched? To boost the startup ecosystem in the state. To boost the startup ecosystem in the state, this technology hub 2.0 was launched by Hyderabad, Telangana. So from these options, the correct option becomes option 4th. Next, who was recently appointed as the Managing Director of National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development, that is NABFID, for a period of how many years? For a period of 5 years. Who was recently elected? Rajkiran Rai ji. Rajkiran Rai ji has been appointed as the Managing Director of National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development for how many years? For 5 years. This is important. Alright, do pay attention. So correct option is Rajkiran Rai ji. Next, Odisha Cabinet approved 2,808.39 crore rupees for Millet Mission, and we have decided 2023 to be declared as the International Year of Millets. Kolkata to host India International Street Food Show for the year 2023. WPI inflation eases to 13.93% in July 2022. Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India, that is your IRDAI, invited innovative solutions for insurance sector. Indian Railways launched Operation Yatri Suraksha. Defense Forces, RBI and PM Office most trusted institutions as per the survey by IPSOS India. Border Road Organization will build their first steel slag road in Arunachal Pradesh border. We have discussed this. Mark this again. Next, name the platform that was launched by the Office of Principal Scientific Advisor to empower all the spheres of science and technology within India, and it is powered by NSEIT. It is your Manthan platform. I repeat, what is this Manthan platform? This is powered by NSEIT and it is led by the Office of Principal Scientific Advisor. Alright, highly important. This will enable and empower all the spheres of science and technology within India. This Manthan platform basically aims to promote collaboration at scale between industry and scientific research and development. That means this will be a platform that will be joining both industry and research and development. And we know once first research and development is done, then after that the result of those research and development are carried to the industry for production. That means products are made here. Here is the result, the data, the thesis, or you can say the operations that are done on basis of these research and development only. These products are being made. So this is your Manthan platform that will empower all the spheres of scientific and technology within India, and it is powered by NSEIT. And it will be a collaboration at scale between industry and scientific research and development ecosystem. Basically to develop an ecosystem between industry and research and development. Also, we saw that Niti Aayog released a report that stated that India is the country that is spending the least amount of money in research and development. Also, if we talk about the first state that adopted the research and development policy was Karnataka. In other ways, the question can be asked that which is the best state for research and development in India? It is your Karnataka. Moving on. Kevin Joseph O'Brien recently announced his retirement from international cricket. He belongs to which country? He belongs from Ireland. Both remember he is from Ireland and as well as he's a cricketer. Next, who is the current Union Minister of Electronics and Information Technology? I repeat, who is the current Union Minister for Electronics and Information and Technology? It is your who is your Ashwini Vaishnavji. Important. Next, which ministry recently developed National Action for Mechanized Sanitation Ecosystem, that is your Namaste Scheme, along with the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs? I wanted you to give you the homework Namaste, but actually the correct full form is already given here. It is a good information. All right, I want you all to take a note of it. Just take a screenshot or just take a note of it. What does Namaste Scheme stands for? National Action for Mechanized Sanitation Ecosystem. That is your Namaste Scheme. Now the question asked here is that this Namaste Scheme basically was launched by which ministry? This was launched by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. What is Namaste? Basically, it will help sanitation workers to make the life better for the sanitation workers. This particular was launched to provide them dignity, to provide them safety in the urban India by developing an ecosystem that honors those sanitization workforce as a major contribution to our society. So remember, this particular Namaste Scheme is basically targeting whom? It is targeting sanitation workers, and this Namaste Scheme will focus on 500 cities initially, that will cover with Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation, that is your Amrit Mission. Alright, so correct option here is Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment launched this Namaste Scheme. Which country recently conducted the first bilateral military exercise Udara Shakti along with India? So Udara Shakti was conducted between India and Malaysia. India and Malaysia conducted this Udara Shakti. It was between the Indian Air Force and Royal Malaysian Air Force. Indirectly, we can say this exercise was an air exercise that was conducted between India and Malaysia. What was the location where this exercise was conducted? It was Malaysia only. Alright, highly important. And this is the first bilateral exercise that is conducted between the air forces of both these countries. From Indian side, remember, it was Sukhoi 30 Mark 1 that took part in this exercise. So correct option here is India and Malaysia. This Udara Shakti exercise is conducted. Then ONGC signed an agreement with ExxonMobil for deep water exploration in India. Very important. India's first electric double-decker bus launched in Mumbai. Delhi's Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal launched Make India #1 mission. This is also important, friends. Kerala launched Lucky Bill app to curb GST invasion. If Kerala, we are talking about Shelly app, that is a health and wellness app launched by Kerala. Also, Kerala only launched, remember, that was their own OTT platform by the name C-Space, and they are the state that have launched their own internet service provider. Amit Shah inaugurated National Security Strategies Conference in New Delhi. Center has launched Palan 1000 campaign and a parenting app to focus on child health from first 0 to 2 years. That next is Arunachal Pradesh launched a drone-based health service. You also remember this. Which was the first state that launched drones, or which law approved the use of drones in the healthcare sector? It was your Uttarakhand. Next, which organization was recently signed an MOU with J&K Grameen Bank to finance 700 joint liability groups in Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh? It is your which bank that we are talking about here? I repeat, it is your National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, that is your NABARD. that has signed a MOU with Jammu and Kashmir Grameen Bank to finance 700 joint liability groups in Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. What is the basic objective here? It is to enhance the flow of credit to tenant farmers or lessees, sharecrop holders and sharecroppers and other such people, and to meet the credit requirement of the lower strata of the society by formation and credit linkage of joint liability groups. And here 700 joint liability groups will be helped with the help of this MOU. Next, name the mutual fund company that was recently the industry's first two new funds on electric autonomous vehicles and artificial intelligence theme. It is your Mirai Asset Mutual Fund. Important. Mirai Asset Mutual Fund has recently launched industry's first two new funds on electric autonomous vehicles and artificial intelligence themes. Next, which bank recently launched a special variant of debit card by celebrating Independence Day? It is your Indian Overseas Bank. I repeat, Indian Overseas Bank recently launched a special variant of debit card by celebrating the Independence Day that was known as Indian Overseas Bank Rupee Select Card. Remember this. Next, who was recently appointed as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Bharti Airtel for a period of 5 years. So remember, Gopal Vittalji was appointed as the new Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Bharti Airtel for a period of 5 years. That is from 1st of February 2023 to 31st of January 2028. Gopal Vittal has been appointed as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Bharti Airtel. Highly important, friends. Next, Chandigarh Airport to be named after Bhagat Singh. Union government awarded GI, that is your geographical indication tag, to Mithilia Makhna, and this is from which state? It is from Bihar. Castler partnered with Yes Bank for digital escrow services. GMR Group launched Blockchain Center of Excellence for Airports. Union Minister Amit Shah has chaired the 23rd meeting of Central Zonal Council. S. Jaishankar has unveiled the statue of Mahatma Gandhi in Paraguay. Next, Benjamin Netanyahu is the former Prime Minister of which country? Benjamin Netanyahu is the former Prime Minister of which country? He is of Israel. Highly important. Alright, the former Prime Minister of Israel has recently penned his memoir titled Bibi, My Story. This memoir was recently penned down by the former Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. Remember this. Next, Charles Drew was a Navy ship from which country? Remember, Charles Drew was ship that was recently docked in India for the first time for repairs and maintenance. This is of which country? This Charles Drew, as the name suggests, it will be of United States of America, and it was for the first time that this ship has docked in India for repairs and maintenance. Next, who is the current Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare? So, Mansukh L. Mandviya sir, he is the current Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare. Next, which state became the first Har Ghar Jal certified state? So remember, the first state in India that became the Har Ghar Jal certified state is Goa. Highly important. It is your Goa. But if we are talking about Union Territory, which is the first Union Territory, first Har Ghar Jal certified Union Territory, it is Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu became the first Union Territory with Har Ghar Jal certified. Alright, and with Har Ghar Jal certification, and for state it is Goa. So correct option is Goa. Next, Dash became the first state in India to use blockchain technology for seed distribution. It is your Jharkhand. Jharkhand became the first state in India to use blockchain technology for seed distribution. Bharat Blockchain Network BBN, then Polyversity. These are also launched by India, and it is one of the online virtual universities. So correct option is Jharkhand, and they both are also working on blockchain technology. The aim here is to reduce the and avoid the seeds that the farmer receive through various government schemes including seed exchange system. Also, Jharkhand became the first Indian state, remember, to implement the blockchain technology which is being used to track the seed distribution. Important. FIFA suspended AIFF, we just saw. Kevin O'Brien has announced retirement from international cricket, we just saw. Paralympian Rahul Jhakad has won gold in WSPS Shooting World Cup of 2022, important. Manisha Kalyan, she was the person who was declared as the AIFF Women of the Year, Women Footballer of the Year, Manisha Kalyan. Alright, she's just 19 years of age and she became the first Indian to play in the UEFA League. If I talk about FIBA Under 18 Women Asian Basketball Championship will be held in Bangalore. R. Pragnanda defeated World Chess Champion Magnus Carlsen in the FTX Crypto Cup. Mark this. Next, name the bank that recently launched Amrit Smriddhi, a new term deposit scheme under the Abhyudaya Cash Certificate and Fixed Deposit category. What is the name of the bank? It is your Karnataka Bank. Direct and simple question. Next, UN's World Humanitarian Day is observed on which day? UN World Humanitarian Day is observed on 19th of August 2022. Highly important. World Humanitarian Day is a campaign by the United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, and the first World Humanitarian Day was observed on 19th of August in the year 2009. Next, which state Chenab rail bridge is located? Remember, the world's highest rail bridge, Chenab rail bridge, get a golden joint in August 2022. So where is this world's highest rail bridge, that is Chenab rail bridge, located? It is located in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Important. Next, with which fighter jets did the Indian Air Force contingent recently participated in pitch black exercise? First of all, remember pitch black exercise. Pitch black exercise is an exercise that is conducted by Australia. The country that conducted this exercise was Australia. Location was Australia. Where was this exercise conducted? Around 17 nations participated in this particular exercise. This exercise was from 19th of August to 8th of September. And remember, Sukhoi Mark 30, Sukhoi 30 Mark 1 fighter jet from Indian took part in this particular exercise, and that too 4 Sukhoi 30 Mark 1 fighter jets took part in this particular exercise. Next, which of the following countries are not banned by FIFA over third-party influence as of 2022 August or by 22nd of August 2022? So, as of now, remember, FIFA has not banned which countries among them? Kenya is also banned, Nigeria is also banned, and Pakistan is also banned. So here remember, Kenya was banned recently in 2022, Nigeria was banned in 2014, and Pakistan was banned once in 2017. The ban was lifted, then again in 2021 they were banned. And now remember, China is the country among these four options that is being not banned by FIFA over the third party influence. Who authored the book Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Life, Politics and Struggle? This book was authored by Krishna Bose, and this book will be published by Picador India, that is an imprint of Pack Macmillan India. Coming to some important days that are for this particular week. For 16th of August, Atal Bihari Vajpayee's death anniversary is observed. Important. 19th of August as the World Humanitarian Day with the theme It Takes a Village. On 19th of August only, World Photography Day with the theme Pandemic Lockdown Through the Lenses. On 20th of August, World Mosquito Day with the theme Harness Innovation to Reduce the Malaria Disease Burden and Save Lives. 20th of August as the 78th birth anniversary of Rajiv Gandhi. 19th of August as the 104th birth anniversary of Dr. Shankar Dayal Sharma. 20th of August as Akshay Urja Divas. 23rd as the International Day for the Remembrance of Slave Trade and its Abolition. So these are some of the important current affairs that you need to remember. Next, when was the World Mosquito Day observed across? We just saw World Mosquito Day. When do we observe? On 20th of August. So correct option is option 4th. Next, which of the following freedom fighters gave the slogan Delhi Chalo in 1943 from Pagdang? So Delhi Chalo campaign, this was, or Delhi Chalo slogan was said by Subhash Chandra Bose. Highly important. It was said in 1943. All right, highly important. Next, in which city the Ministry of Sciences and Technology recently launched India's first indigenously developed hydrogen fuel cell bus? It was launched in Pune, Maharashtra. All the questions that we have been doing in daily current affairs are here, and if you have paying attention there, if you are watching daily videos regularly, if you are making notes in the daily videos, then all these questions will be easily solved by you. All right, so India's first indigenously developed hydrogen fuel cell bus was launched in Pune, Maharashtra, and it was co-developed by CSIR's NCL, that is your National Chemical Laboratory Department, and Central Electronic Research Institute, that is CECRI. They both are the department of CSIR who developed this particular India's first indigenously developed hydrogen fuel cell bus. Also, one more, remember, it was along with KPIT Technologies Limited. All right, and where was this launched? This was launched in Pune, Maharashtra. Next, Mithilia Makhna, we just saw this is a from Bihar, and it got recently the GI tag, that is your geographical indication tag. So correct option is of Bihar. Next, Punjab and Haryana government agreed to name the Chandigarh Airport International Airport after which of the following freedom fighters? It was decided to be named after Bhagat Singh. So correct option is option 3. It was both Punjab and Haryana government decided to name the Chandigarh International Airport after Bhagat Singh. What is the target year that the government of India has set for the eradication of Kala Azar? So the targeted year to eradicate Kala Azar from India, it is by the year 2023. Option 2. Next, name the personality who was recently appointed as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Paytm for 5 years. He is Vijay Shekhar Sharma. He has been reappointed as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Paytm for a period of 5 years. Next, which state government is set to build India's first education township with an idea of single entry, multiple exit? Very important. Also, that state decided to hire Deloitte to make their state $1 trillion economy. So, it is your Uttar Pradesh. Highly important. Alright, let's move on to next. Next news is, tell me who received the Liberty Medal in October 2022. Not October. Remember, the question is will receive. He will be receiving. He hasn't received yet. He will be receiving in October 2022 this Liberty Medal. He is the president of Ukraine, in which the war is going on, and for his bravery and for his contribution to his society, Vladimir Zelensky will be receiving this Liberty Medal. Highly important award, friends. All right. Also, he received Ronald Reagan Freedom Award in 2022. John F. Kennedy Award for his courage was also awarded to him in 2022, and now he will be awarded with Liberty Medal, and a prize of $100,000 will also be provided to him. So friends, these are your important current affairs. I hope you have enjoyed our session. If you want us to continue with such session, all you have to do is comment below and let us know what are your views on such sessions. If you think these sessions are helpful and will be beneficial for you in the long term, all you have to do is comment below. That will motivate us and also know what are your views on such sessions. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at AffairsCloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is AffairsCloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.